Hey, everybody. Welcome. We're so happy you're here. We've got our loyal Friday night people. So, thank you guys very much for coming. And tonight we're going to be telling you about how to have a toxic free home, toxic free life. That's what we want. We want to get those toxic chemicals out of our homes, off our bodies, away from our bodies, away from our families. So, this is what we're going to talk about tonight. I've got a lot of graphics to show you. Rochelle has some nice DIYs that she can show you, and Erica is going to start us off on what do toxic chemicals really mean. Go ahead, Erica.
All right. Okay. Hi, guys. Okay. So I'm going to try to talk slow tonight because Mary Lee says I talk really fast. I think I talk fast because I get really excited and I think that's what happens. But okay. So I'm going to try. All right. So there are two things I think we've mentioned before that have the biggest impact on our health. One is food. We're not going to get into that, but we know that, right? If you eat unhealthy food, it affects us in a bad way. Well, the same thing with our hygiene products and our cleaning products. If we use products that are loaded with toxic chemicals, that is not going to induce or encourage health, okay? So we're gonna really talk about that tonight, what some of these chemicals are linked to, and then you can decide if you wanna use them in and around your family, okay? So we're gonna start off. How many toxic products do you currently have in your home? Sounds like a bad game show where you don't want to win this game, right? Okay. Okay, so now there's um, a, a study published in the Environmental Impact Assessment Review Journal, and it says that 25 best-selling cleaning and personal hygiene products emit, on average, which I think is low, 17 chemicals each. So now think about that, because that's a lot. How many products do you use? How many cleaning products do you use? How many hygiene products? Your shampoo, your conditioner, your toothpaste, your mouthwash, you're probably adding it up going, oh my gosh, now times that by 17. That's what you're being exposed to on a daily basis, right? What do you think is happening when you're being exposed to that many chemicals? Anything good? I don't think so. Um, Worse, it says that these products, they contain carcinogens, which there is no safe exposure level according to the EPA. So, and the scarier part is a lot of these products that they're sold at the store, you think, oh, it's safe, it's at Target. A lot of them are labeled organic, natural, or non-toxic. So that's really scary. Now, why is that? You might say that doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem like legal. Well, the people at the FDA aren't sitting there testing every single product that comes to the line. They don't have that kind of manpower. They just trust that each company is doing what it says. Well, we know how that goes, right? There's also something else. There's like a legal loophole where these companies can hide some pretty bad ingredients. They don't even have to tell you. They can say it's wonderful. The advertising can say it's great. That is the word. So that I'm trying to teach you guys like how to be like reading labels, right? This is not that hard. When you go to the store, forget the fancy package, forget the commercial, take the product and turn it over and read the ingredients, okay? Now you don't have to know every single word, but one big word to look out for is if you see the word fragrance. That is a huge red flag, the word fragrance on your product. So what that is, it's like a legal loophole. So the FDA, it's like trade secret. They allow companies, right? Because it's true. I don't want to give away my secret formula, so that they allow them to put it under the word fragrance. But what happens is these companies start sneaking all kinds of nasty, toxic ingredients under there. So it just says fragrance. There could be hundreds, if not thousands, just one little word. So the product could say baking soda and I don't know, salt, and then fragrance. And you think, oh, this is only 3 ingredients. No, fragrance could have a million toxic ingredients in there, okay? We're also going to share some other chemicals of concern, things that you guys want to look out for and what they're linked to. So let me get this up. I'm passionate about this as well because I did suffer, and I'm sure like many people, I suffered with different issues, health issues. I used to have really, really bad acne. That was like one of the first things that I noticed when I switched out my products to Young Living was that my skin, my acne cleared up like completely. I started getting compliments on like, oh, your skin is so nice. Sorry. Okay, here's this one. Okay, let's go into fragrance first because I can't find my other graphics. So again, what I was talking about, synthetic fragrance, how it's a blanket term for over 3,000 ingredients. They don't have to legally tell you what's in the product, which doesn't seem right to me, but anyways, that's just me. It talks about that many of these ingredients are linked to cancer, reproductive toxicity, and allergies. What are we seeing on the rise today? What are the problems that people deal with, right? Isn't it all these things? Aren't people like, there's so much more cancer now and allergies, and people have a hard time getting pregnant. They have all these issues in that area. And it's like, could it be linked to something that you're using? And it's funny because a lot of us don't think that way, that we don't think, wow, I get migraines, it must be my toothpaste. We don't normally connect it back to our products, but maybe it is. Another thing that I noticed when I got away from my commercial hygiene products, I used to have sinus infections and sinus problems. And I don't think I've had one since my Young Living product. So again, that tells you something right there. You may not have a sinus issue. You may have an issue with the toxic chemicals in the product. So always try that first. You go to the doctor, he's going to give you a pill, but you still have the problem. It's from the product, right? Let me get some more graphics up for you guys. I guess we'll stick with the fragrance because I have to go through my other thing to get my rest of my stuff. So again, we're talking about the problems with fragrance in our products. It's not just the scent, it's the synthetic chemicals and where they're derived from. They're derived from petroleum and coal tar. And it's so funny, I saw a program like 10 years ago, like how incredibly toxic coal tar is. People who work in like plants where like there's coal tar, they have to wear like a hazmat suit in and out of work, and they have to wash the suit. That's how toxic like coal tar is in our products. Like this is like really crazy. It says the United States tests less than 10% of products on the market for toxicity, and almost 1/3 of the chemical additives used in perfume are known to be toxic. They're toxic, right? All right, so let me get some other photos up here. Let me try to see if I can find my album. Sorry. Uh-oh. I'm having a Chris problem tonight. Chris, okay, wait, I got him. I gotta wonder. Okay. All right, so I want to show you some other names to kind of like look out for when you're looking at products. This is one here. So like parabens, we talk about coal tar, formaldehyde. That's like an embalming fluid. This is like crazy that in sick, this is like in our personal care products. Sodium lauryl sulfate, phthalates, triclosan. Triclosan is in like hand sanitizers and things of that nature. In fact, I think there's a lot of hand sanitizers that got banned during the pandemic because people were getting poisoned from the hand sanitizer, probably because of this ingredient, triclosan, which is like a carcinogen. It's an endocrine disruptor. So the problem with endocrine disruptors, that it derails our hormonal system. And as endocrine disruptors sneakily in a lot of our products, I think one of the worst offenders they talked about, I think Rochelle's going to get into it a little bit more with some recipes, is laundry detergent and dryer sheets. My mother-in-law, she used to have a friend at work who got cancer, and she went to the specialist, and that's what he told her to get rid of her dryer sheets. That it was like one of the most toxic things in your house is dryer sheets. And I'm like, wow, that man said that. A lot of them don't tell you this stuff. A lot of them don't even know this stuff. But I thought, wow, that's good that he even said something like that. All right, so let me share some other things here. Okay, this is about the laundry detergent. There's been studies linking laundry detergent and dryer sheets, all that, to carcinogens. So just want to share with you guys. So that's why I have more graphics, but this is why I love Young Living products, because they are toxin-free. What's the difference between toxic-free and toxin-free? A toxic-free product admits there's poison in the product, but it will not kill you. Toxin-free means there is no poison in the product. And that's what Young Living products are. They are all toxin-free. So Chris and I were talking about this. Sometimes people are like, I don't know if I want to spend the extra $1.50 on this thing. And it's like, yeah, but it's for your health. It's not going to give you cancer and reproductive issues and hormonal issues and all these problems. Isn't it worth spending the extra $1.50? Like, and when you think of it like that, and you think of how do you want to feel every day, and you think of in terms of energy, and you think of terms of going to the doctors and taking pills. I heard it said one time, you either pay the pharmacist or you pay the farm. It's like one or the other. And that's with food, but the same thing when it comes to like chemicals. You're going to pay one way or the other. You either pay it with clean products or you're going to be paying the doctor and being on medicines. So think about it that way. That's why I love Young Living products. In my home, using my family, my granddaughter, I feel safe. I know there's not anything in it that's going to hurt me or hurt my family. And that to me is my number one for me. Number one for me right now, obviously, is health, right? We should all be concerned always about our health. And that's why I love Young Living products. Let me try to see if I can get the graphic. I also wanted to mention, here's another one, it's really good too, because we have makeup as well. I know we did a whole makeup class. It's just a little blip of, there are a lot of harmful chemicals like in our beauty products. And think about it, not just for us as moms, but maybe we have young ones, they're becoming teens and they want to, use some makeup. Well, their young little bodies, they're more sensitive to these toxins than even we are. So that's something to think about even with our teenagers, like what kind of makeup do you want them to use? And then look at what it's linked to. So again, something to really think about. Also, I don't know if you guys all know this right now, I'm going to say it, but Young Living is having a big sale right now over the weekend. 15% off site-wide. Okay, it's not on our Essential Rewards orders. I know. So put your order in to keep your points and all that, but there's a sale going on. So it might be even a good time to speak with a friend or a family member who's talked about, I want to try that cleaner, but people get it, and I get it. Budget wise, maybe they feel, but it's funny because these is actually the cheapest cleaner you'll ever buy. But right now there's a sale. So it's maybe an incentive to talk to your mom or your aunt and talk about clean products because now there's a sale. And it's like, okay, well, maybe I'll try it now because it's a sale. I do the same thing with other things, right? I wait, I'm like, I want to try this thing, but I wait until there's a sale. So reach out to friends, family, people who've shown interest before. This may get them to want to look into, taking care of themselves with better products. So that's all I really have for you guys. I have more graphics, but I don't want to hold up the class. I'll turn it over to Chris.
Okay, so when you find your graphics when I'm done, feel free to share them. But I have some of the same graphics, maybe, that I'm going to talk about some of the things Erica talked about. But I just want to add a couple little things right now that you also need to think about your essential oils, because essential oils often have synthetic fragrance in there. So they're not pure like the Young Living essential oils. That's just something to think about, that you don't really know what are in those oils because they're not regulated by the FDA. They can kind of do what they want. Like Erica was saying, it can be a trade secret. They don't have to put that on the label. They can say 100% pure therapeutic oil, and it can be 5% true oil in there. And that's just the way it is. So it's something else to be aware of. And we're going to talk a little bit about how can you replace the toxic chemicals that you have in your home. These products that have this fragrance, that have these things, you can use dryer balls instead of dryer sheets. Let's just start there. All you need is a few drops. I love lemongrass on my dryer balls. And it just makes everything smell amazing. The dryer itself smells amazing. Just leave those balls in there when you're done with the laundry, and it's really a beautiful thing. So if you're not already doing that, that's just something to think about. And how can you replace the cleaners in your home? Well, let me, before I get ahead of my graphics that I want to show you guys, let me show you the graphics that I have for you. And we're going to talk, just back up a little bit and talk like Erica did about what's in your home. You really want to know what's in your home. So here is some of the things you might have that you might want to get rid of. And now I'm having the same problem. Let's put all these things below so I can see what I'm showing you guys. That this is a idea of what you might have in your home that you don't want in your home. So we don't want any toxic things in our home, and these are some ideas of what it might be. All right, so knowing that there are so many things that can be poisoning us, we want to be careful. Here are, it's called the Dirty Dozen of toxins that you might have in your home. You might want to grab some screenshots of these, but these are some of the chemicals that you might want to look for in your ingredients. Do you have these chemicals in your ingredients? Well, it's not going to help your health at all. And chances are it's really going to harm your health. So that's why you want to get these things out of your home. Definitely get this out of your home. Those are just some ideas of some of the things that you might have going on. And how can you replace it? We need to switch out. So this would be transfer buying, and this would be a great time to think about transfer buying because of the sale that Young Living has. You know, you might think on your monthly order, your loyalty rewards order, but buy from yourself. All of you all here with us tonight on Zoom, you have your own accounts. So buy from yourself. And not only will you be getting clean products into your home, but we teach you how you can make this economical, number one. And number two, your health is going to be the best it possibly can be if you don't have these toxic products in your home. And if you do it on your loyalty orders, on your monthly orders, you're going to be getting 10, 20, 25% back. So what does that mean? For instance, let me just give you a little breakdown about the Thieves Cleaner. With the Thieves Cleaner, it's $25.50 right now to get this Thieves Cleaner. $25.50. You can make about 29 bottles of cleaner. I have an empty Thieves Cleaner. I have a spray bottle on top now that we broke our glass bottle that we had. And I just put one capful right here, one capful, that's all I need, one capful. And I put like a shot of white vinegar in there, and I fill it with water and about 10, 20 drops of lemon oil. That's just what I like in my cleaner. So when you do that, this bottle is about 90 cents. Go ahead, Erica. Do you want to add something? Oh.
Okay, I want to say something because I used to think that too, that it only made 29 bottles. And I always say that until I saw another Young Living girl set up like all these bottles, and she sat there with the cap and she put one cap in each bottle. I think it was like more than 60 bottles that she was able to do. And I'm like, wait a minute, I always thought it was 29, but I think that original graphic was with two capfuls. But really for an all-purpose cleaner, you just need one cap. If you want to degrease, or okay, you add more. But she sat there, it was over 60. So that means what is
45 cents a bottle?
Now, you're never going to find a cheaper cleaner than that. I mean, go to the dollar store. Now the dollar store is not even $1. It's $1.25. So you can't even buy it cheap at the dollar store. So just want to throw that out there.
No, anytime. Feel free to pop in anytime. Yeah, so I was getting to it's about 0.0 cents per ounce, but that means it's a lot less than that. And the dollar store cleaners that are not good for your health, that can really mess up your hormones and your health, they work out to be about 5 cents an ounce. So we're talking, it's the same price as the cheapest thing, or even cheaper than the cheapest thing you can buy. So why would not everybody be cleaning their homes? It smells amazing. That's the best part of that. So I just wanted to throw that out there about our Thieves Cleaner, because I absolutely love the Thieves Cleaner. If you have friends that you want to share this information with, like Erica was saying with the sale right now, well, here's, first of all, how can you use the Thieves Cleaner? I mean, I use it for absolutely everything. And this gives you ideas. If you're not using your Thieves Cleaner for these uses, this gives you ideas on how you can use your Thieves Cleaner. So maybe you want to take a screenshot, just make sure this is it. This is what I have in my house. I really have no other cleaners in my house. And I even use this to make my laundry detergent. I'm working on a reel right now to show everybody who wants to make a 5-gallon bucket of laundry detergent how they can do it. But those are ideas on how you can use your Thieves Cleaner. And if you're all doing that, if you have friends who you want to help be their healthiest also, like we were saying right now, it's 15% off our bundles, which are already 40% off. And with the Thieves Essential Rewards Kit, I'm not sure that price is right. I did that a while ago, but it might be close to it because it is on sale now. You get 2 bottles of cleaner. I mean, that lasts me a good year. You get 2 foaming hand soaps that you can make 4 out of. You get toothpaste. You get your little hand sanitizer that's not toxic. You get 2 sprays, and you get a Thieves essential oil and mouthwash that has colloidal silver in there that's really good for your system. But anyway, those are, just throw that out to your friends. See if anyone wants to join us in this toxin-free way of life. That's something I wanted to throw out there. And Rochelle is going to tell us how she makes the Thieves laundry detergent last. So go ahead, Rochelle.
Hey everybody. Okay, so I've done this before. I shared with everyone. I will say I will not make my mom get up, but I left my little laundry soap container at my mom's house. So this, oh boy, there goes my brain. I want to say this is 32 ounces. And on Amazon, you can order these bottles. I don't know if you see it. I also ordered these labels, and I took a address label and I wrote on there. So the label itself just says laundry soap. And I think at the bottom, I don't know, what does that say? Premium quality, which I know is true, right? Okay, so the laundry soap, you can divide it up between the three. You can even divide it a little bit more. But what I did was I made 3 of them and I gave my mom 1. And you divide it equally between the 3 32-ounce containers, and then you fill the rest up with water. I'm single, I don't have kids. And I say that because when maybe you're thinking, oh, I have children, and so, what about ketchup stains and grass stains or whatever? It got all of that out, even in a diluted form. And what I appreciated about it as well is it smelled fresh. And this is the Thieves laundry soap. It comes concentrated, okay? And so it cleans your clothes. They're also clean and fresh. And that's the whole objective. I don't smell like the famous orange bottle with the blue tornado on the front of it. And you can smell it even as, I laugh because it's true. You can be walking through the streets or driving and you can smell when people are doing laundry. Not that it is, a horrible fragrance. It's just that it's really a lot. And the more I find myself pushing away from fragrance-laden products, I become more sensitive to it. Not that it makes me feel nauseated. Some of them do, but I'm actually more sensitive. I can smell it. It's way quicker than it ever used to be. So what I did was I wanted to show you what it is. Let me pull it up here. Thieves, Thieves. And the Thieves comes in a kit. The laundry soap. I better be right. I thought it did. Am I right? Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
I think you got to buy it by itself. Yeah.
Okay. So you buy the laundry soap, you log on to Amazon, and you get your 3 bottles and you divide it up. And you put in about a half a capful, which is probably maybe a quarter or a third of a cup, literally, of laundry soap. And that's going to do you. I'm bad with laundry. I'm going to tell you, I don't separate my laundry. Forget it. I'm not doing that. I'm not even going to do the pre-treatment. I'm going to put the soap in. Now, my roommates, they will. They're good. Well, one of them is anyway. And so but I don't separate. I just throw it all in there. I'm smashing it in the washer, overloading it. Look at my mom. She knows the truth. Overloading, and my clothes come out clean and they are fresh. So that's what impresses me, because I think what happens is, the moms are just so very diligent, they're pre-treating. And so if you do that, absolutely. So here's my question to you, Chris, because you said you're making a reel about laundry soap. So I have this Thieves. Could I add Thieves to this, or is not necessary? A cap full of the Thieves cleaner. Is that something I could do? The wheels are turning. Okay. Yes, no. All right. I'm going to keep moving. Chris, did that make you laugh?
You can do it if you want to. I use the Thieves cleaner in my laundry detergent that I make in this big 5-gallon bucket.
And okay, my goodness. I can't wait for that reel. I want to see that, because my mom, someone dropped off some 5-gallon buckets to her. So that's going to be my next copycat project. I love that. Okay.
You also have to mention, Rochelle, it's hard to hear you.
Is it really?
Yeah, you keep going kind of in and out. I don't know if it's just me. Is anybody else?
No, Mary Lee. Is it going in? Mary Lee will tell me. Okay. Well, Maybe because I'm on the other side of the wall. All right, hold on.
And she is on the move. Go, Rochelle.
You don't want to. All right, let me take this with me. Hey, everyone. Okay, let's take a quick moment to go through.
We're doing our best to keep you guys
I
toxic,
know.
chemical free.
Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
It's better.
Okay, so I'm closer to the internet, and maybe that's helpful. All right, let's do this instead. Now, sorry, in the internet world. Okay.
I think she dropped us.
What? Oh,
Drop us?
no, not at all. All right, so that's my laundry soap. And so I think what I'm going to do next is wait for Chris to do that reel. I wanted to give you a graphic and show you what the Thieves laundry soap is. I got to do that. And I think what I'd like to do, probably because it would work better as a degreaser, is add a capful of, well, maybe I'd have to divvy up that kit because it might be too much, to be honest with you. I didn't have this as a graphic ready to go. I do apologize.
I do have a graphic I can show Rochelle about the
Thank
laundry
you.
detergent. Here we go. Does that help?
That's good. That's really good. Oh, so you see the laundry detergent, and the wholesale is $30.75. And you divide it by 3, you're going to get 64 loads, 12 cents a load. Why is that important? Because prices on everything is going up. And if you have a family, then even more so. And so you don't want to be wasteful with your money if you're trying to buy food and you have to decide between doing laundry and buying food, save money. And if you get it on loyalty rewards, you're going to get points. You can cash those points in and get laundry soap, for free if you choose to do that. So that's just a thought for you. We've got something that's ready to go. And just so you know, just as a little side note, Wet Water's Edge is Donna Cook. We work with her too. So that's a reputable recipe.
And notice it has 3 capfuls of Thieves cleaner in it.
Thank you. And that looks like it's a gallon. Okay. All right. That's all I have, Chris.
All right, thank you. All right, let's go talk about a few more things. Unless Erica wanted to take over with her graphics, I have a few more that I want to share with you. Okay, so we also want to save, there's a few more graphics I want to show you about having a toxin-free life. How can you do this? What are some things you can switch out? We're thinking about our hormones. I thought this is a nice graphic about how to not get those chemicals in your hormonal system so that it doesn't work right. This is just some other ideas. Even plastic containers are really not that good for us. If we can switch to glass containers, that will help. Body lotions all have this crazy fragrance in it. Young Living has their own lotion. You can make your own. I make my own with coconut oil and shea butter. Or you could buy the Young Living lotions. I have one of the people that I help get her orders in for Young Living absolutely loves the Winter Nights lotion. So if you haven't tried it, it's something to think about. If you're talking about deodorant, Young Living has pure, clean deodorant for you. And we know perfume is just fragrance. So there's so many toxic chemicals in there. Think about just using some Young Living oils for a fragrance. I get comments all the time on how good I smell. And I'm always using different essential oils. And the other idea here of some other chemicals that can get into your system is from Teflon. Stainless steel or cast iron is a lot better for your health to keep those toxic chemicals out of your life. So that was something that I wanted to share with you all with some other graphics that I have for you guys. Let's see here. Here you can use these Young Living products in your home to ditch the toxic chemicals and use these clean products in your home. There's all kinds of ideas for the bathroom. We talked about the laundry and the kitchen. There's also the Veggie Wash, which is supreme. That just lasts forever. I think I buy one a year of that. Just a little capful to clean your fruits and vegetables. Eric has done some beautiful reels on that. It just melts the gook that's on the outside of your fruits and vegetables, the Veggie Wash. And then there is the, what else do we have here? We have Thieves Wipes, like these. You can wipe your countertops with them. You can make your own too. But these are beautiful if you're on the go. We're getting ready to go on a little trip, so these are going to come with me. And then we have the spray. This is something to think about just anywhere. The spray, make sure it's a good clean spray. So some more ideas about ditching toxic chemicals and getting clean products into your home. What else do I have for you all? I've got all these graphics ready for you guys tonight. How about the money that you'll save if you decide to use the Thieves Cleaner? Think about this. Think about all the products you're not going to need anymore in your home. I figured this out, and this is like $20. Just one of each of these works out to be about $20. So right there, if you just buy this one thing, you're saving money. We want you to be your healthiest, but we also want you to save money. So that's just an idea for you how it's economical to have good, clean products in your home. So that was something else that I wanted to share with you guys. And I think I have another product here. Myself, I like to make my own dish detergent. The one from Young Living is not real sudsy. So this is what I do, kind of an idea of what I do. And you can see here that you use Thieves Cleaner, water, a little bit of Saul suds, and I really like grapefruit and pine. There's a different idea for the essential oil that you're going to put in there. I just think it smells amazing. Grapefruit and pine. So if you want to make your own dish detergent, there's an idea of how you can do that. But this is something that I've been doing lately, and it's really super cost effective. So some ideas if you want to take a screenshot of that, the DIY dish detergent. All right, going along here, what else do I have to show you all? How about foaming hand soap? Here is an idea of how you can save money and keep the toxins out of your life, out of your home. So I did a little research here on a lot of people know this particular brand is supposed to be a clean product. If you do the Dirty app, I know that sounds kind of bad, but the Dirty app is actually talking about dirty toxic chemicals. If you scan this, it's not going to come up very well compared to the Young Living foaming hand soaps. So we take 1/4 of the foaming hand soaps, leave it in the bottle, put 3/4 of the bottle somewhere else, fill the bottle with water, shake it up. It's as foamy as you can imagine. And it's actually cheaper than these other products when you do a cost comparison. So you'll find that a lot of times when you just run through the store and try to grab a green product, something that's good for you that might not really be good for you, you can find the Young Living product will be cheaper. And if you have it on your loyalty order for the month, you're getting 20% back. So it really, really is helpful to keep your home clean by using these clean products on a regular basis. So what else did I want to share with you? How about a little bit about some of the cosmetics and some of the things in the cosmetics, but here I've lost my graphics for that. So let me turn it over to Rochelle, and she's going to tell you about hand soap while I find my graphics. Are you ready? You're still muted. Okay. No? Okay, she's not ready to tell you about hand soap. Go.
I do have some graphics I can share.
Okay, go ahead. I'm going to find the rest of mine.
Thinking as you were breaking down and showing about other products, I forgot I have a graphic I did want to share. It's just hard when you're trying to find things. All right, hang on. All right. there's a few things when, I don't know if you guys had seen this about, there was a big recall on a lot of like shampoo and like kind of like hairspray type products. They were recalled because they had cancer causing chemicals. Actually, they really all do. I'm surprised that it's only like a few brands that kind of get called out. But so again, something to be aware of, product. And it's weird because you hear that they get recalled, but I mean, I'll go to CVS and I'm telling you, these are still on the shelves. So again, just something to be mindful about. There's another one too. There's a screenshot of a product that when I was a kid, this was the product, and it's like you had to have it. And maybe you guys can relate. I'm not sure. Okay, where are you? Oh, there it is. Okay. This, when I was growing up in the 90s, Pantene was like the shampoo. I don't know. Of course, we didn't have it because it cost a little bit more, but on that Think Dirty app that she's telling you about, I know it sounds like a bad app, but you just scan your products and it tells you on a 1 to 10 basis how clean or how dirty. 10 is the absolute worst it could be. And here it is. The Pantene product is a 10. So again, these are products that we all, we grew up with, we love, it smells great, or, whatever. And then look, that we're doing all this damage, all this harm with these products. So again, just thinking about switching over to clean products. Young Living has, the shampoo, it has makeup, toothpaste. But remember, we also show you, if you stay with us and you come to the classes, we show you how to make some of your own stuff, which is a little bit cheaper. I know I've shared here a few times in this space how to make shampoo. I think it was $2.75 and completely toxin free. So hopefully you guys still have that recipe. Actually, I think I can find it. Hang on. Since I said it, let me just see if I can find it. Probably won't be able to find it. Am I gonna find it? I'm not sure. Oh, I hate making people like wait at me, like looking. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll turn it back over to Chris if she's all set with her stuff.
Ready.
Okay, and I'll try to find it as you're talking because I want to show you guys that recipe. It's great. Go on. Sorry.
I'm going to talk a little bit about the cosmetics. I found the graphics I wanted to share with you guys about cosmetics. So here's a problem with a lot of our makeup. It has these nanoparticles in it. These nanoparticles actually penetrate the body in such a terrible way, it has horrible effects on our health. So this is one reason that cosmetics can be toxic to our system. And if you're using cosmetics, really think about the Young Living cosmetics to keep your bodies as healthy as possible. So that was something that I had never heard of and I really didn't know much about until I went to, a lot of my graphics now are from the Young Living Beauty School. So that's where some of these came from. Here is another really bad chemical that is in a lot of our makeup products. So look for this. Grab whatever you have that's not Young Living and look at it. Does it have titanium dioxide in it? Well, notice what it says here. The International Agency for Research on Cancer has classified this chemical as carcinogenic. And it even made lung tumors in rats. So that's pretty powerful. It also causes all these other problems and super bad for the system. So you don't want, check out your products, your makeup products, and see, do you have titanium dioxide in them? Pitch it to keep yourself as healthy as possible. That was something else that I wanted to share with you guys about cosmetics. And here is a little bit about parabens. Parabens are another thing that you see a lot in the cosmetics. And it says it was an artificial preservative that the cosmetic industry used. What is it in? Leave on, rinse on products for your hair, deodorants, makeup, shaving gels, conditioners, shampoos, toothpaste, face creams, parabens. Check out the ingredients and see if you have parabens in any of your products, because this is extremely bad for your health also. How would we know these things? Nobody tells us these things. So we're happy you guys are here tonight or listening in later so that you can learn about it. Erica was talking before about phthalates. What is it? What does it do? What are they in? It says here that they're in lotions, body sprays, beauty products, moisturizers, fragrances, deodorants, plastic packaging. What is it linked to? Birth defects, diabetes, obesity, and all these other cancers: lung, liver, breast, kidney cancer. And even it's linked to ADHD and autism. So it's a hormone disruptor. You're throwing your body out of that homeostasis path that you want to be in to be your healthiest. So this is something to look for too. Write that down and see if it's in any of your products, which you'll probably find it there. So that is something that you want to get rid of. And Erica told you about this earlier tonight. Fragrance. What does fragrance do for you? It's fragrance is more than 5,000 different fragrances are used today. It can cause sneezing, hives, watery eyes, or rashes. So this is why we're trying to encourage you all to get these toxic things out of your home and use good, clean products. But that was the reason that we talked so much about the Young Living products. We love them so much. You're never going to find any of these chemicals in your Young Living products. So let me turn it over to whoever else has something to share with you, and then I have a little conclusion I want to share with you guys. Did you find it, Erica?
Yes, so take a screenshot. This is the shampoo that I make. I just made it again, actually. I love it. And I guess, like I said, it's like $2.75 to make like a bottle. I think it's 8 or 10 ounce bottle of shampoo. So again, it's a budget friendly DIY. You don't have to break the bank, you know, and then you just add essential oils to this. So whatever it is you maybe already have, lavender, whatever it is, peppermint, whatever is your favorite. So take a screenshot of this. And if you guys make any of these recipes, please let us know if you like them. I mean, I like it, but you might say, oh, I didn't like it, but let us know. We're curious. And actually, that's it for me. I actually have to go.
Okay, thank you.
So I'm glad you guys came. I'm going to have to take off though. Okay.
Thanks. So we're going to turn it over to Rochelle. I saw she was ready to share something here.
I apologize for that. Okay, so I wanted to share with you, I bought the Luscious Lemon. Yeah, you guys can see that. It's a foaming hand soap like Young Living makes. They make actually a few different foaming hand soap.
Your voice is very soft, Rochelle. If you can get closer to your mic.
Can you hear me now? Look how close I am. Okay. So I made the foaming hand soap, and this container is 8 ounces. And so what I did is I was getting low, and I was like, oh, I need to buy more. So because you can use it all, right? You can use it as it comes, or you can break it up and take 1/4 of it out and start to divide it up. And then you can replace and start to, to extend what you have, like the laundry soap. So I forgot to do that. So when I got low, I filled it back up with water, and it has the same consistency and foaming power and fragrance. You know, it has that aroma of the Luscious Lemon essential oil. I also made some from scratch. I did that for my mom the other day. She was running out, and I said, oh, let me bring my Dr. Bronner's, and they make a Castile Soap. And so I took 3 tablespoons of the Dr. Bronner's soap. You can get it at Target, you can get it at Amazon, but I buy for the babies. And it's like a fragrance free, there's nothing in it, right? And I did 3 tablespoons of the Dr. Bronner's, and then I put it in the bottle, and then I added 15 drops of essential oil, and I couldn't decide on what I wanted. So I decided to use geranium. It's floral, so, you know, and my mom has a container that I bought on Amazon. It doesn't look like this, but it's 8 ounces. It's got a little flower top, so when you pump it, a little foam flower comes out on your hand. And so I put the geranium in. So me and my roommate went up to see my mom, And on the way home, a couple hours later, my roommate said to me, "Hey, what is that soap your mom has in her bathroom?" And she goes, "It smells so good." And I told her what I did. And so I had never really thought about it that much because I'll use it. And I'm always using essential oil. So it just didn't dawn on me. But it's very luxurious. It smells wonderful. But that's something that you can do as well. You can extend what Young Living gives you. And if you forget like I did, then you can make your own with the Dr. Bronner's. I love the fact that for the most part, almost everything you get with Young Living, you can find a way to extend it. It's, some people will complain, but the price. But look at what I can do with what I get. But more importantly, look at the quality of product that I get for what I spend. I'm not going to get sick. I'm guaranteed to a degree, honestly, I'm not taking in those toxic chemicals, the fragrances that disrupt your hormones. So that's what I'm paying for. I feel like I'd rather pay for that than deal with other issues that come with when you've got those chemicals that cause all these other issues for you. So again, we're having a really great sale. It's website wide, everything 15% plus off. And again, if you have a loyalty order, then you could also earn points on that. So, I misspoke. You cannot do the loyalty orders with the sale, but you do get the sale points. So you definitely want to take a look at that. All right. So that's all I have on the soap. And again, it comes in lavender, winter nights. I know it comes in the luscious lemon. And I thought it used to come in the orange, but I can't remember. But I'm looking forward to stocking up. So definitely take a look at that. So that's all I have on the hand soap.
Perfect. So just as a quick conclusion before we stop this recording, you guys can ask us questions. The Thieves comes in the hand soap too, and you get it in that bundle. But let me just, in conclusion, let me show you a little graphic here. We want to ditch the toxic chemicals and switch to clean products. So these are things you want to think about in your home to make sure you've got clean products going on. What you clean your house with, the products you put on your face, and the products that you put on your body, your hair care, your supplements, even your food. Young Living has some food that you're not getting anything bad for you. You can go for energy drinks if you're thinking about controlling your weight, how to stay happier. These are things, and just the essential oils themselves. Ditch the toxins, switch to the clean products. If you have questions, we're here to help you do that. And again, we just want to mention that they're having this super sale. So any of your friends who like me, if you smell their laundry detergent on their clothes as they walk into the room, you might think of suggesting to them, this is a great weekend to go ahead and get that Thieves Loyalty Rewards bundle. So we're going to say goodbye to anybody else who's watching this later. Bye, everyone. Thanks for coming.